Hi, my name's Jason and I'm an alcoholic. Welcome to Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop. Please follow along in chat. If you are new to AA or coming back, this is the meeting for you. This group is exactly what the name says, a workshop. We read 6 AA books, work the steps, sponsor you, and give reading and writing assignments. We will teach you an AA program. We move right along here and people get well here. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop is a step workshop. Unlike most AA meetings, it is not a speaker's meeting nor a discussion meeting. It is more like an AA class, AA 101, AA University. You want to have the attitude of learning and do the assigned reading and writing on the steps. We will take you through the steps and AA books in short order. If you are looking for guidance and direction in an AA program, this meeting is for you. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop on Zoom is a very unique meeting since we use the same principles AA used between 1932 and 1939. Everyone works in the group and moves through the 12 steps to live our lives free from alcohol and learn a new way of living. We're glad you can make it. Here is the newcomers packet for those new to AA. It has pamphlets and information about Alcoholics Anonymous. The link is in the chat. Security for Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop on Zoom. We have cameras and chat turned off. You can chat only with co-hosts. We do all of the above for safety reasons. Zoom bombers try to get in. This eliminates them. We don't allow group sharing in chat or exchange of phone numbers. This is an AA step class. Since everyone is new here, we want to protect you. Meeting confirmation. Here is our email for meeting confirmation. Stepworkshop and the number 1 at gmail.com. And that's for class, work, probation, court, etc. Announcements. 7th tradition. Contributions can be made in Venmo to at Jann-Scott or in the Cash App Jack Fox 111999. In PayPal, which is good for international, to Jann Scott, and that's janscottlive@gmail.com. 720-646-6131. These contributions go to pay for Zoom, Boulder 1 AA, Boulder County AA, OIO AA Intergroup, and Father Terry's work. We offer free books to those in need. We spend about $350 a month every month. Suggested donations are $1 to $2 per meeting or a monthly donation, the price of a 12-pack of Bud, which is $18.99. This group meets daily with the following formats. Monday, 12 and 12, Step Study. Tuesday, The Big Book. Wednesday, As Bill Sees It, and it's Sunglass Wednesday. Thursday, Came to Believe, and it's Dog Thursday. Friday, Open Topic, Chair picks the topic, and it's Cat Friday. Saturday, we read from Living Sober, and Sunday, Daily Reflections. AA Preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of people who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution, does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. Please join me in the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. New to this meeting? Please come for 5 days to see how you like it. Then we will put you to work. This meeting is recorded with audio only for our podcast on YouTube channel. No video, pictures, or names show. No one will know you are here. Our podcast is YouTube channel, Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop AA Meeting, and the link is in the chat. And finally, everyone, please introduce yourself as an alcoholic when speaking. Thank you for being here. And now back to you, Jann, in the studio.
Thank you, Jason, for reading that. Hey, Jann, alcoholic. So some of you have asked about meeting confirmation, and Ron's going to put up our email address, which is what's it called? stepworkshop1@gmail. You just email us and ask for confirmation that you were here, and we'll respond to it. In the affirmative. No, he wasn't here. No, we'll respond to it. And then okay, so let's see here. Couple things. We get about 100 new people to this meeting every single week. You believe that? And not only that, hey Ashley, your video looks really good today. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Did you get a haircut, Jeff? Looks like you got a haircut. Yeah, I could tell you that. Hey, I got a new hat. It's my new Stetson came in. Yeah, that because you know why we have the we've got the rodeo coming up here. Here, I'll make you a co-host. We have the rodeo coming up pretty soon. Next week, it starts in Cheyenne, and then the Boulder County rodeo starts, and the granddaddy of them all starts in Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is like 10 days of rodeo bull riding. And I never rode much bull, but I threw a lot of bull. Okay, I thought that was funny. So welcome to Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop. We've had over 1,000 people come to this meeting and do this program with us. What is AA? AA is a 12-step program that teaches you how to live your life without drinking. It retrains the brain. That's all it is. We've had over 30,000 people attend, 1,000 complete the program and stay sober. We'll take you through all the steps, and we give reading and writing assignments in about 30 days. All you have to do is show up here every day, see how you like it in 5 days, and then we'll put you to work. We'll give you reading assignments and writing assignments. So, yeah, that's just what we do here. So when AA started in 1932, the year Prohibition ended and America got back to drinking, we formed Alcoholics Anonymous, this 12-step process of how to live your life without drinking. And 80 to 100, check this out, 80 to 100% of the people who attended these meetings, Jeff, you know, they all stayed sober. But today, when you go to an AA meeting, if you ever notice that they don't really talk about the 12-step process at all, they're like, oh, they want to talk about their cat. My cat, blah, 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 doesn't get along with the family. And you're like, what the hell? I thought I was in an AA meeting, not a Catatonics Anonymous meeting. So we have Cat Friday in this meeting. Cat Friday, bring your cat. He can crawl all over the keyboard, but not today, because today is Big Book Day. Jeff, you don't have a cat, do you? No, okay. Yep. Well, and then some people have dogs. Like we have Dog Thursday. Ron, does your dog come on Thursday? Yep.
Occasionally,
Uh-uh.
not allow her to. She's a
Uh-uh.
little disruptive sometimes.
Did you say distractive?
Disruptive.
Disruptive, yeah. All right. So what we do here is we hand deliver an AA program to you, and we take you through the entire program in about, hey, check this out. In about 30 days, you'll have done the entire 12-step process, read the books, and you'll walk away and you'll go, my God, I've been born again. And that, right, Ashley, that's what happens here. Look at Ashley. She's been coming for a long time and she's been miraculously healed. All right. And Jason was a New York City gangster. Now he's getting ready to become a religious figure. No, I don't know if that's true or not. That's like bullshit. But okay, so where was I here? So now you kind of know where you've landed, and glad you're here. And we're going to get going on some of this work right now. Hey, Tracy, I do have a question for you. Where are you calling from and how long have you been sober, please? We ask that of everybody. You have to unmute. Hi.
I'm from California, 2 days sober. I'm an
2
alcoholic
days in California. Good. Have you been to AA before?
a couple times.
A couple times. Okay, well, welcome
I was in
aboard.
an outpatient program that was successful, but I fell off because I didn't continue with AA. So,
Yeah, it's difficult when that. Are you a cowgirl by any chance?
no, not really. But I like horses.
Yeah, because you have the braids, and I thought, oh, a cowgirl's attended to me.
I took my dog hiking.
Okay, well, dog's not exactly like a horse, but unless he's
My
big.
dog is.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay, yeah. My cat actually thinks he's human, but the problem is he's stuffed. Doesn't even qualify as a real cat. All right. So let's see. We're getting ready to go to work here. Oh, it's Big Book. No. It's As Bill Sees It Wednesday. Isn't that right, Ron?
That is correct. We
And
need to
Jeff?
pick a new topic.
Okay, so we have to pick a new topic. So who does anybody have As Bill Sees It? There, let me grab my copy, and we have to pick a topic from As Bill Sees It. You got any ideas there, Jeff?
Yeah, higher power.
Higher power. Okay, that sounds good. Where's is the higher power is in the under H's?
That's it's on chapter
ABC.
7 in Roman numerals VII.
Oh wow, there's a lot. Okay, let's read. So Ron, let's put down higher power, and we'll start with 2, 7, 13, and 15. Let's do those. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. So there's the link up. The topic, higher power, and we're going to read pages 2, 7, 13, and 15. And Jeff, over to you. I'll let you read the first one. And you guys
Hey,
can
Jeff.
follow along. You can follow along right in chat. He put a link up, or if you have the book, turn to it.
Okay, Jeff Alcoholic, page 2 of As Bill Sees It, entitled In God's Hands. When we look back, we realize that the things which came to us when we put ourselves in God's hands were better than anything we could have planned. My depression deepened unbearably, and finally it seemed to me that as though I were at the very bottom of the pit. For the moment, the last vestige of my proud obstinacy was crushed. All at once, I found myself crying out, "If there is a God, let him show himself. I am ready to do anything, anything." Suddenly, the room lit up with a great white light. It seemed to me in my mind's eye that I was on a mountain, and that a wind, not of air, but of spirit, was blowing. And then it burst upon me that I was a free man. Slowly the ecstasy subsided, and I lay on the bed. But now for a time I was in another world, a new world of consciousness. All about me and through me there was a wonderful feeling of presence, and I thought to myself, so this is the God of the preachers. And that's from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 100, and AA Comes of Age, page 163. Thank you.
I had that very same experience. Perfect. Okay, page 7. Raise your hand to read. Okay, and we like you to be not drinking. Would help. So if you go ahead, Jason, you want to read page 7.
Yes. Jason Alcoholic, page 7. The realm of the spirit. In ancient times, material progress was painfully slow. The spirit of modern scientific inquiry, research, and innovation was almost unknown. In the realm of the material, men's minds were fettered by superstition, tradition, and all sorts of fixed ideas. Some of the contemporaries of Columbus thought a round earth preposterous. Others came near putting Galileo to death for his astronomical heresies. Are not some of us just as biased and unreasonable about the realm of the spirit as were the ancients about the realm of the material? We have found that God does not make too hard terms with those who seek him. To us, the realm of spirit is broad, roomy, all inclusive, never exclusive or forbidding to those who earnestly seek. It is open, we believe, to all men. And that's from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 51 and 46. Thank you.
Okay, so who else wants to read? Who has the book? Hey, Ashley, you want to read? Give it a whirl. Page story 13. I can't hear you. Okay, read. You had your hand up, Brett. Go ahead. All right. Nice try, Ashley. Try again tomorrow. All right. Her internet doesn't always work right.
The shared gift. AA is more than a set of principles. It is the society of alcoholics in action. We must carry the message, else we ourselves can wither, and those who haven't been given the truth may die. Faith is more than our greatest gift. It's sharing with others our greatest responsibility. May we of AA continually seek the wisdom and the willingness by which we may well fulfill the immense trust which the giver of all perfect gifts has placed in our hands.
Perfect. Service manual. That's from the service manual and the AA grapevine. And let's see. Go ahead, Ron. Last one.
I'm Ron, I'm an alcoholic. Eternal values. Many people will have no truck at all with absolute spiritual values. Perfectionists, they say, are either full of conceit because they fancy they have reached some impossible goal, or else they have swamped in self-condemnation because they have not done so. Yet I think we should not hold this view. It is not the fault of great ideals that they are sometimes misused and so become shallow excuses for guilt, rebellion, and pride. On the contrary, we cannot grow very much unless we constantly try to envision what the eternal spirit values are. Day by day, we try to move a little toward God's perfection. So we need not be consumed by maudlin guilt for failure to achieve his likeness and image by Thursday next. Progress is our aim, and his perfection is the beacon, light years away, that draws us on. That's from Grapevine, June of '61, and a letter from 1966. Thank you.
If you would put all these books up, please. So we read 6 different books here. And those of you that are curious, and then there's a list of them up in chat. So if you're going to come here regularly, it's always a good idea to get them. We read from As Bill Sees It on Wednesday, the big book on Tuesday, Monday, 12 by 12, Thursday, Came to Believe, Saturday, Living Sober, and Sunday, Daily Reflections. And they're all up in chat for you and where you can get them. I like thrifty books. They're pretty good, or you can get them at your used bookstore, because a lot of alcoholics come to AA meetings, get all the books, and then they decide they're going to sell the books so they can buy gin. What? Yeah. That's why we list, we always say, if you want to make a donation to the meeting, you could do it monthly by just, let's say you drank a 12-pack of beer every day for 18. Well, you could just put the price of a 12-pack of beer up in our thing for like $18.99, Jeff. That's what Budweiser costs. Hey, Jeff, do you know when I quit drinking back in the 70s, do you know what a 12-pack of beer cost?
Oh, probably around $4.
No, they didn't even make 12 packs of beer.
They didn't. Okay.
But you could buy a 6-pack of Budweiser,
Who would?
which was about 75 cents, maybe $1, and then a case of Budweiser was $4.25.
Okay.
When I
Okay.
quit drinking, when I came to AA. You believe that? And you know,
Yeah,
now
I do.
it's
Well,
now
yeah,
it's
they do.
$12 for it. Boy, am
Yes,
I glad I quit drinking.
yes, yeah. Oh boy, I reckon. Yeah, yeah.
What the hell is he talking about? Never mind.
No, I hear you.
I,
Who'd buy
I,
less than a case anyway for an alcoholic? I hear you, brother. Yeah.
I know. All right. Well, we don't drink anymore, do we?
We do not, sir. We don't want to drink either. Higher powers take steps have taken all that away from us.
Hey, Jeff, how do you feel now, 40 years later? How do you feel now that you quit drinking?
Oh, I feel so much better. I mean, you know, this program, Jeff Alcoholic, this program saved my life. Going through the steps as I have before, not really for real like I'm doing now, has saved my life. And it's just what, and I never thought when I first came in. So if anybody's new and you say, well, my desire to drink will never leave. Yes, it will. The steps will lift it. I didn't believe it when I first came in either, but it works. Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you for letting
yeah,
me
right.
share that.
I think within a few months or so, I was really not thinking too much about
Right.
drinking at all. And then I did get going in I didn't realize it was a 12-step process. You know, I
Right.
thought
Right.
you came and talked about your cat because like all these old ladies were in there talking about their cat. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm going back to the bar. What? Hey, Ashley, do you feel better now that you quit drinking? You're a cowgirl. Or you guys have sheep or something, don't you? I don't know if she can hear us, but you have to unmute to talk to me. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, maybe not. Rebecca, you feel better, Rebecca, since you quit drinking? I know she's driving, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm driving, but you know what? I'm
Well,
in my car, and right now I would be headed right here to the liquor store on my way home to get that bottle. And such freedom, I don't have to do that today because of the steps.
I never
Such
do
freedom.
this.
Stressful day, but it's okay.
Did you see my new hat? It just came in
Yeah,
from Stetson.
I
It's
like
my.
it.
And you're a vet. Do you ever work on large animals like horses or cows or anything like that?
No, in vet school we had to, but not anymore. Just the
Does you
small
have to wear
cows.
those? You have to wear those big gloves.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Julie's here. Julie, you've been coming to this meeting for a couple of years. You started coming here when you had 5 years sober. What's your story? Why did you start coming when you had 5 years?
Hi, Julie, alcoholic. I, I had stopped working the steps. I had stopped working a program, and, and I had lost my nephew to addiction, and I just knew I, I had my sobriety, but I wasn't sane, so I knew I needed a meeting. So I found this meeting, and I needed to work the steps. So I found this meeting, just was grateful that you have it every single day and you offer service and sponsorship and one-stop shop. So
What do we
I
do?
can't
Because
stop coming.
we sponsor people here. We give reading assignments and writing assignments. So did we give you all those assignments when you started coming here a few years ago?
Yes. Yes. So I work the steps again.
And then what was the difference between then and before? Yeah, or now and before.
I think I'm working them. I haven't stopped doing step 12 and step 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah.
Whereas before I put everything on the shelf. So I know I can't stop working the steps.
So glad you're here. So let's do this. Everybody who's new today, we're going to ask you and Ron if you could help with this. And Jason, we're going to ask you, and Jason, I'm going to ask you and Jeff to go into the sober up room. Let me see. Okay, in the breakout rooms. So we're going to move you into the sober up room, and this is for everybody who's new to this meeting. Really, okay. So no matter how much time you have. Go down there, and then Jeff and Jason are going to explain how this meeting works on a little bit more detail. And Julie, I think we're going to ask you to go down there too. Where's Julie? Julie, we're going to move you into the sober up room, and you, where did she go? Okay, did you already move her in? Okay. And then, okay, so let's see here. Bryn, 30 days, I'm going to move you into the sober up room. She's going already. Daniel, sober up room. Let's see here. Derek's in rehab. Going to move you into the sober up room. Rose with 10 days, we're going to move you into the sober up room. Tracy, 2 days, sober up room. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, okay, hang on here now. Steve, even though you've got 5 years, we're going to send you down to the sober up room. You can help down there. Okay, now, Shamar, 8 months. We're going to move you into the sober up room. And I think we got everybody in there, huh? Okay, so that's it.
Pam from Boston. No, she's on step one. I'm sorry.
And then Jenny in Florida, sober up room. Okay, so now, here we go. What does this person want? No, we're Yolanda, wherever she went. She was trying to read from the big book, but we were in as Bill sees it. Okay, so let's go around the room. So if some people, so now let me see here. Hang on first. So Joey, so I'm going to unmute you. Hi, how's it going? So you're ready to get the instructions on step one, right?
Joey, an alcoholic? Yes, big cat.
You could just call me Cowboy Jan today.
Cowboy Jan.
Yeah, Cowboy Jan. That's good. All right. Hey, Ron, when you were out riding with your cattle, did you wear a cowboy hat out there,
I have worn one. It's been a long time, maybe when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah. Some of us, never grow up.
That's true.
We get sober and then we're like, kind of, what is wrong with him? All right, anyways, so we put up Ron just put up the instructions for the first half of step one, and then Pam, you're unmuted. So Pam, let me see. We gave you the instructions on step one yesterday. Is that right?
Nope, nothing.
Oh, so we haven't done step one with you yet?
Nope.
Okay, good. So let's see who else is in here. Okay, Thomas, if you would unmute too. So we given you the instructions on step one yet?
No, but I
Okay,
can
so we're
see them.
gonna do it now. Okay, so in chat, if you guys go there, you can copy what Ron put up in chat, the first half of step one. Now, step one in AA. Okay, before we go any further, I want to give you guys all three of you, some reading assignments. So, do you all have the AA Big Book? This book, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yes.
Yeah. You have it too, Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, would you please read here over the next couple days, starting with the preface, the 4 forewords. They're in the very beginning of the book. It starts right at the very beginning. Okay. There's the forward to the first, forward to the second, forward to the third, forward to the fourth. And then also read the doctor's opinion. Okay. Now I want you to read all of that and over the next day or so, okay, as well as this writing. Okay, and then so good you have the book. So now back to the first step says we admitted we were powerless over alcohol and our lives had become unmanageable. And those are on page 58 in the big book, in the chapter that is called How It Works. Have you guys read that chapter before? Chapter 5. Okay, and have you read it before, Joey? Chapter 5.
Yes, I have.
Okay, and what about you, Thomas? Ask you to unmute. Chapter
Yeah,
5 of
yeah, I think so.
Howard.
Yeah, I've yes,
Okay. So
yeah,
then, Pam, we want you to read that chapter 5 also. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but just work on it. We'll probably read it tomorrow. So that's where the steps are listed. And so the first half of step 1 says we admitted we were powerless over alcohol and our lives. And the second part is our lives had become unmanageable. So I'm powerless over alcohol and my life has become unmanageable. Well, okay. So we want you to start with the last time you drank, when it was, what you drank, who you were with, what happened, and what the consequences were. And then you're going to work your way all the way back to the first time you drank. So when you do your writing, pray before you write, ask God to guide your pen and show you what to write. So don't write for more than half an hour a day. And when you finish, pray again. And the reason we don't want you to write for more than half an hour so it doesn't like completely throw you off. Some people get pretty upset with it. Usually you can come up with about between 10 and 100 incidents. Okay, so an example would be for me, just fly buzzing around in here. It was in the summertime when it was, okay. It was in the summertime. What I drank was Tanqueray, which was a combination of orange juice and vodka. Who I was with my friend Steve. What happened? Steve came over to my house, picked me up in his car. We were going to a beach club and we were drinking the Tanqueray and he drove into a sobriety checkpoint and he got a DUI. And the consequences were I was only 17. So our parents were called and then we got in a lot of trouble. So you're going to work your way all the way back, starting with the last time you drank, to the first time. Some people are writing like hundreds of incidents. The idea of this is like, this is what I'm like when I drink. This is what happens to me. Okay, that's what it shows you. So, and usually I'd like to do it on 8. I write on paper. You can write it in your computer. I don't care what. So, hey, Ron, you want to give us one of your incidents so they can see what else it's like?
Yes, I'm Ron. I'm an alcoholic. It wasn't the very last time that I drank, but it was on September 16th. I was drinking Elijah Craig. I was by myself. It was early in the morning. Uh, what happened was I started drinking early in the morning. Then I decided to go visit a friend. I realized I was too intoxicated to drive that far, but I needed to go to the store. And I drove down to the store. And on the way home, I got a DUI and wound up in jail. Wondering how I got here at this age of my life.
It's another example. Oh, let's see. And Jules, I'm gonna unmute you too, Jules. But you're also on step 1, right? I'll get to you in a second. Okay, so Thomas, Joey, and Pam, start writing right now, okay? So during the meeting, just number your incidents, usually about 25 words or so, 30 words. Perfect with that, okay? And then, hey, Ashley, I'll ask you, you want to share one of your incidents? See if your audio is working any better.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Um, let's see. Due to me drinking beer every day for weeks and weeks, I had a seizure. I had alcohol in my system for a long time. Then one day I was unable to buy the beer for myself, so I didn't. And as a result, I had a seizure. I woke up completely unaware of what had happened in the emergency. People were at my house and helped me go to the hospital. And then I learned that I had accidentally had the seizure, and I was afraid of what happened to me, and I knew drinking was a problem for me. I told my doctor I wanted the anti-abuse pill, and they let me take the medicine to aid with my non-drinking routine. So I still take the anti-abuse pill, and that's pretty bad. You know, I had seizures.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. It's excellent. So now, Jules, you're on step 1 too. So were you working on the first half yesterday, or did we get you to the second half? Welcome back, incidentally. Glad you're here. Sometimes Jules can't talk because she has a baby.
Oh, sorry, I just had to go in the other room.
Okay. So where were you now? Did you finish the first half and we got you started on the second?
Yeah, I am on the second half of step 1 now.
Okay, good. How many incidents did you come up with in your writing?
Some of them are grouped. Like if I was like a whole month bender, I kind of just put it as one, but I had 71.
71. That's like, good Lord. Okay. Okay, but there you go. Some people only have 10, some people have like 71 or 100. So now you're on the second half of the first step. And
Yep.
then, but I don't want you other guys that are just starting on, we don't want you to work on the second half. We want you to work on. So what did you come up with in your second half of the categories? How many did you come up with?
I have only done money so far.
You've done money. Okay, good. So second half is unmanageability my entire life. Write about the unmanageability of my entire life. And okay, so what did you come up with money? You could, if you only come up with one, that's fine. Like with me, money was crazy. I was always bouncing checks. I would forget how to balance my checkbook. I would forget to make the car payment or the house payment. I was a disaster with money. But go ahead. So what did you come up with it? Or give us a couple or whatever you have.
For me, I was just stuck in a constant cycle of needing to have booze in my system to work. So I needed to buy booze to work, but then also I needed to work to buy booze. So I was in this constant like hustle, which was really just unorganized stress. That was a void. Like no matter how much money I would have made, it would have never been enough. It was always just an excuse for my drinking. So the greed was just consuming my life.
I have a question. So were you drinking and taking drugs or just drinking?
At different phases in my life, I was doing both, and then sometimes I was just drinking.
Oh, I see. Because I guess I don't know. Is it really that expensive to have to drink every day? I mean, I realize this is a dumb question, but remember, I haven't had a drink in almost 50 years, so I have no idea.
When you work in the club, though, also, like a lot of my drinks were bought for me. So a lot of my addiction was funded by other people.
Hmm. Oh, okay. And then you have to like maintain a family, right? Take care of your child, pay rent,
Yep.
buy food.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
You have a car payment?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right. And what else? So, oh, that's good. So how's your money now? How are you doing over the past you know, 7
I
days?
The last 7 days have been good. I have a steady job that I can stay sober for, so that's something that's been good. I've been out of the club, so that's nice.
So you're not working in the clubs anymore?
No, I cannot do that.
Hmm. Oh, good. So, but I do have a question. So what kind of job do you have now? What sort of work are you doing now?
I kind of like bartend for poker parties.
Okay, so you're a bartender?
Yeah, sort of.
What does that mean, sort of? Do you bartend and wait or something, or what? Or
Like, yeah.
I got a job as a busboy my first year. They couldn't qualify me as a waiter. It was a really nice restaurant, and they were like, "You're too shaky. You're too much of a mess. Can you hold a tray and carry dishes?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." But I got fired because I dropped dishes and stuff. And when you're coming off of drugs and alcohol, you're like shaking in a mess.
hmm
I was that way for a long time. So okay, so anyways, so your money's doing better?
I make less, but I'm not letting it consume.
I like it. Oh, so and you're feeling better?
Yes, I'm not letting it be my priority every single day that I wake up.
Oh boy. And you're 7 days, you're coming to this meeting for 7 days, you're working on step one. So you are doing it, aren't you?
Oh yeah,
You're here, you're in here. You're also
very
still detoxing and you're with us 100%.
100%.
100%. There you go. So that's what we want to see. So like, and I know Joey and Pam and Thomas, you guys, so you just hang in there, right? You keep doing it and it gets better and better and easier. Um, Rebecca, does it, because you were having a hard time when you first sobered up, but it got better and better and better, didn't it?
It
For you?
certainly did, Jan. Rebecca Alcoholic. It certainly did. Not to say there aren't life stresses, but now I have the tools, being the steps and my higher power, get me through anything, one day at a time.
Yeah, yeah. But you made your way through step one, huh? And then you hung in there.
I did. I knew I was powerless. Didn't try to control it. I knew I was powerless, and I accepted that 100%.
Yeah, you get to the end of the road. They even wrote a song about it, end of the road, end of the road.
Yeah, exactly. The gig was up.
Deirdre, how about you? Now you've got 45 days, but in 45 days, you've worked your way through all 12 steps, huh?
Yes.
So you were able to make your way through the first half of step one, second half?
Yes. Definitely, accepted that I am powerless. I fought it for a lot of years and thought that I can control it if I drink a different way. Oh, I'm not doing the drugs, so maybe I can just drink. And it just never worked. And I just finally just threw in the towel and said, you know what? Can't do it. Can't do it. Have to do it the AA way.
And you were in AA before, but it didn't really work out, and now it's working out?
Yes, I was pretty much hanging around AA, making meetings and socializing and not working steps. I was taking through steps, but not applying anything to my life. And when shit hit the fan, that was it. I was out there drinking again.
Excellent. See, so as you guys are writing, so we want, incidentally, so Jules, we want you and let's see, Joey, Pam, and Thomas keep writing. So Jules, you can move. Um, yeah, right. You could write about family, whatever you want to write about. Just keep going to it. So Ryan, how about you? Of course you're up on step 8 and 9 now. But let's see, how many days sober are you?
31.
31. Okay. So you're all the way up on 8 and 9. How did it go for you in your step one when you were writing that? This must be bringing back memories.
It is, and it's actually really good to hear because 31 days goes by and you kind of, I don't know, I haven't been thinking about step one that much. And yeah, but yeah, I mean, my list was, when you write the list, it's like you just realize so many moments that went really south while you were drinking. and and you think about, I mean, I guess I'm still thinking about today because when I'm working on step 8 and 9, I'm thinking about people that I probably owe an apology to, even ones that are amends to, as I should say. Even though it wasn't like I did them really bad, but I mean, I can think of things that I said that I was drunk that was really obnoxious to say, and so things pop into my mind all the time. But yeah, I mean, what came to mind also is like my brother invited me on a boat trip next week overnight, and I know he's going to be drinking, and my mind started thinking like, oh, maybe I can go on the boat trip, and I know he's going to be drinking, and I'm just like my mind's processing it, and I'm like, if I end up on that boat, it's dangerous for me, and God only knows when I'm going to stop drinking. So I mean, it's really just good to hear people
Yeah,
that are like on step
put
one.
30, Ron, put 31 days with Ryan. Well, yeah, no, you will be drinking. Is it you're on a boat trip? What kind of boat trip and how many people are going to be on it?
My two cousins and my brother, and it's on the Hudson River, and it's overnight, and I'm pretty sure all three of them are going to be drinking. So it's just funny to
And
see
you're
how my mind works. My mind works when I'm hearing, like when I'm getting invited. I know instantly I shouldn't go, but there's this little part of me that's like, oh, that wants to go, like.
yeah,
But
no,
then
you
hearing these
can't.
steps,
Yeah, you have to call them or tell them, say, look, I can't go. I'm not drinking, and it's too slippery for me. And
yeah.
that's that. Especially on the Hudson River, you got to be kidding me. What do they have? I mean, what kind of boat do they have? What's a fishing or
Uh,
a cruise or what?
No, it has a cabin. You can go in. It's not it's a pretty big boat. We can all sleep on it.
Okay.
There's a cabin. He has like a wakeboard and a tube that you can pull behind it.
Mhm.
It sounds fun. I need a break from the summer. I've been working hard. I'm tired, but that's not the kind of break I need. So,
No drinking. No, no, no. I mean, when I first started coming to meetings, I got invited with an AA guy to go to a party up on Sugarloaf Mountain, not far from here. And he said, it's some friends. They're not AA, but it'll be fine. I'll be with you. I'm not drinking. We get up there, and there were no soft drinks. I don't even know if they had any water. It was a barbecue, but they hadn't cooked anything yet. Uh, and they were just getting the fire going, and they're all drinking and doing coke. And I'm like, I am so fucked. I had to. Um, I ended up doing drugs and
yeah.
having some drinks there, and then I got disgusted, and then I ended up hitchhiking back home, and it was like, and then my friend called me from AA, said, "Well, where'd you go?" And I said, "Well, I'm wasted now," and
Yeah.
and I thought for sure I could go to that event and not drink.
Yeah.
Crazy thinking. I couldn't go to like restaurant parties like that. No. You know what I did? What we usually do around AA is we curtail ourselves to AA parties. AA events where there's no drinking and there's barbecue and there's Coca-Cola and
Yeah.
lemonade and iced tea. Um, Family or whatever, nope, we just don't do it because it's way too high risk, especially early on too. So you're not going to go, right?
I haven't said no yet, but now that I'm thinking about everything, I need to be clear with him. He's my older brother, and he's like, I just want you to be there. And I didn't say no clearly. I kind of was like, I think I'm busy. That's what I said. I
I
think I'm busy. But he was like, you don't have to drink. You can just hang out with us, like da da da. But I know myself, and I know that I will want to.
You
So,
just tell them we recommended in this meeting,
yeah.
no events like that for at least, well, how about no events like that for never? Because let's say, you invited me with your brother. We're going, and I have 47 years, and you'd be like, Chandler, it'll be fine. I said, depends how much drinking is going to happen on that boat, but I'm probably not. I don't fucking think so. I don't want to be locked up on a boat with people drinking.
No.
Yeah. So, and neither do you. So you're just going to have to tell him clearly. I mean, if he doesn't understand, then you have to lie. But if he does understand, say, I can't do it. 90 days, no, no, I can't be around it, or whatever, 100 days,
No,
360 days.
he does not understand. He does
No, he
not
doesn't.
understand. No, he
Oh,
does. He knows how. The funny thing is he And when I drink, he tells the whole family how bad I am and all this stuff. But then when I'm with him, he wants me to drink with him. And I think he's a daily drinker. He drinks every day, but he doesn't end up blacked out in the bushes in Kingston. You know, I get a little more extreme with it. So
Yeah, well, you know, and it doesn't really matter. There's different levels of alcoholism. Yeah, no, I would just tell him, nope.
thank you.
Can Noni not do that? Thank you very much for the invite.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually going to be going to an AA event over the weekend. I can't do it. You know, my early sobriety here, first year, I really can't be around drinking events. Being locked in a boat with you and those guys, are you fucking kidding me? How about no?
No,
I mean,
seriously.
okay, Sean, you got your 32 days, and are you being invited anywhere? It's precarious.
You know, I haven't been challenged with that, and you know, I try to keep my nose to the grindstone.
You have 32 days, and you're already on step 8 and 9.
Yeah, well, with a lot of help from a lot of you guys, Ron and Rosa and my boy Ryan, it's been indispensable.
So that's what you need to know here, Pam and Joey and Sean, or not Sean, but
I have a boat. I have a
Jules.
bar in my house. It's really hard.
Oh my God, it's okay. So you have, um, oh, you have a boat. So where are you? Where's your boat? Is it on the
In Newport,
Charles
Rhode
River?
It's in
Charles River? Where is it?
Newport, Rhode Island.
Oh, it's in Newport. You have a boat in Newport?
Yes, I do. It's impossible. It's hard.
I'm
Not
sorry. Okay, so well, let's just talk about this for a minute. So you have a bar in the house. So let me ask you, are you married? You have kids? You have a husband, all that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. And what's the deal with your husband and drinking and you?
He's slowing down, but he drinks, you know. I started drinking because of him, but you know. So
No, I know.
he's helping, but you know, I don't know you know, he went tuna fishing today, so who knows what state he's gonna be in.
Your boat?
Yeah.
Okay. And then okay. You have a bar in the house.
Yeah, full bar
Where's the bar?
in the library.
In the library. And then so then well, let me ask a couple of how many kids do you have?
They're all grown up. 3.
Okay. They're all grown up. Are they out of the house?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just you and your husband?
Yes.
Okay, good. And so here you are, you're coming to this meeting every day.
Yes.
And are you a stay-at-home
Yes.
person?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a dog.
Okay. And does he you have a dog? Okay. Does he work? Is he like gone?
He works. He goes to the office. I mean, we're pretty much self-employed, so he goes to the office or we go on vacation or we go to the boat or it's always party.
Okay, so now you have 10 days sober.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I'm hearing this clearly. Ron, you could let everybody back in. So we have now you have 10 days sober, so you got to stay out of the library where the bar is, right? And then you're coming here. How are you feeling 10 days?
I feel pretty good. This exercise is really making me want to drink, writing about drinking. Yeah, so I'm a little bit struggling with this.
Focus on the consequences.
Yeah, I know. This year has been absolutely horrible for me. I've been arrested and it's not who I am and I black out all the time. So I need to do this. I know that.
Focus on that part and then stop writing when it gets to be too much and pray. And then Ron, would you send her my email? And well, actually, let's put it up for everyone. Put my telephone up and my email up. Ron, my personal email.
Okay.
So, Pam, you or anybody else in here can write to me on an email, ask me questions. You can text me, okay, if it gets to be too bad, going too hard. And as we go along here, we'll make sure you can get some other phone numbers too, like, Rebecca or whoever. But so the thing is, how do we do this? There it is. It's up for everybody. So copy that down. Well, that's the same thing. I mean, exactly what we were talking about with Ryan. If there's going to be drinking on the boat, you've got to stay out of boating trips, right? You can't go on.
Well, I went on
you,
the boat last weekend and I drank soda or water or
okay. Mm-hmm.
and there's non-alcoholic beer, or I don't know if it's just to look like you're drinking. And then I had a whole bunch of people at the bar on Sunday, which I had to leave because I started crying because I couldn't. Because we entertain on Sunday, so it was super hard. But
Why do you entertain on Sunday? Okay.
it's a family. We bring the family over and everybody just,
Drinks.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had somebody, we have a couple in this group, and then they had a boat and a house and a Jeep on Lake Havasu, which is in Arizona. You know about Lake Havasu?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. So you've been there, you know the deal, you know the routine.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I go there at the time with 30 years sober. And the I worked in television for a lot of years, and we were on the road doing a road series for the Travel Channel, and part of it was actually stopping in Lake Havasu. So one of the people in our crew, we had one of those mobile TV trucks, was her parents were we go to Lake Havasu. This lady's in the program, I'm in AA, and then they want to go out on their boat. And I'm like, so I'm kind of a dick when it comes to this. And I've said, look, I'll go with you, but and they knew we didn't drink. Her parents knew we didn't drink, and they were not going to drink while we were there. So, but they couldn't help themselves because they were alcoholics. And I said, okay, I'll go out on the boat with you. I said, but I'm not going on the fucking boat with you if you have all kinds of alcohol in there and you're going to be drunk and you're going to do stupid shit. So they emptied the booze out of the boat and put Perrier, and this is like 20 years ago. And then they said, oh, we have to go to the bar in the desert, which is this other thing. I said, I'm going to go there. I said, but I'll go with you, in your head, a big 4-wheel drive vehicle. I said, but no booze in this thing. I said, otherwise we're leaving. And we did that. They were coming apart within within about 3 hours. This guy was starting to eat pills to settle himself down, and he starts crying, I should be back in AA, and his wife is crying, and I'm like, his daughter's crying because her parents are crying, and I'm like, okay, time for us to go, we gotta go. And I mean, I think this was all over a 7-hour period, but it was like
they couldn't drink.
I have to tell you something. This is probably not the way to be. I know Jeff certainly was, but I'm like, if people start throwing drugs or alcohol at me, I just turn into, I know it's not the AA way, but I turn into a no good son of a bitch. I'm like, get the fuck away from me with that stuff. Just do not bring that shit around me. I mean, I'm not that way so much anymore because everybody I know knows that I'm like that. They're like, they don't invite me to events where I'm persona non grata if there's drinking or drugs. Just, Jesus, don't tell Jano, call the fucking cops. And I look at him and I said, I will. I said, you bring coke out in front of me, I'm going to help you go to jail. They're like, oh, he's fucking crazy. But I mean, I probably wouldn't do that. But I mean, I wouldn't do that. But they think that I would. I do it, Jeff. I do it to protect my sobriety. So Pam, Pam.
Yeah.
You're gonna, if you plan on staying sober, you're gonna have to protect your sobriety. What the hell do you do? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I fucking got away from everybody who drank.
Yeah.
So I do have some.
Do
I
what
do
you
have
need
some.
to do. Yeah.
I do have some drinking and drugging friends, that were like, "Hey, Jan, glad you quit," and they were very supportive. 2 or 3, a couple of the worst addicts and alcoholics, but there was only like 4 or 5 of them. But the other 20 or 30 people, they were like, they didn't care.
No.
They only cared that they were drinking at the bar. And but that's kind of what Jeff, isn't that's kind of what we do here? Don't you have to get
Yes,
people in the
yeah. Well,
back?
you learn things like you're learning right now. I mean, I had a great lesson when Jeff Alcoholic, when I was new in this program. I went to it was a meeting in Midtown New York with a lot of executives there. So I went there, and older guys than I was. And so this one guy gets up and he says, "You have to learn that your sobriety is priceless. You must not pick up a drink. And if you go to a function, and you always make sure you're not drinking alcohol." He said one time I got one and I took a sip. And I realized it was alcohol. He said I went like this all over my, and I was there to impress people because I was very much a junior and I wanted to move up. He said I spat that out on their pants, my pants, everybody's pants. He said you got to do what you got to do to stay
Do you
sober.
know, Pam, I worked in TV news and newspaper news. I had a reputation for being a narc. They thought that I would narc
Oh
them
wow.
off. And so I would not get invited anywhere. But that wasn't true. I actually wasn't. I just I did not want to this day. Oh, you're going to have a bunch of cocaine and you're inviting me. Fuck me. I
No.
don't, I'm not, I can't do it.
No, I wouldn't.
I can't. I mean, hey, I have 47 years sober. Don't invite me to a party where there's going to be a lot of drugs or drinking. My mind is, I don't want to have to deal with it. Okay, enough of this.
Okay.
Hey, Ron, you want to read the promises? I know we kind of went on here, but we want everybody to stay sober and do well.
I'm Ron, I'm an alcoholic. I'm putting the promises in chat for everyone to follow along. This is from page 83 in the big book in chapter 6, Into Action. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We are going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook on life will change. Fear of people and economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them. Thank you.
And here comes the serenity prayer. It goes like this. After a moment of silence for the alcoholic who still suffers inside this room today and outside, followed by the serenity prayer. God, give the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So this meeting's officially over. And if anybody has any questions, you can unmute and ask away, especially if you're
Jeff
no,
Alcoholic, a
not
lady
you.
had a question about her racing heartbeat. Are you
Well,
still on? Would you like to?
let's just let her ask. Okay. So
Hey, Jan, it's Daniel.
yeah,
I was one who asked about the racing heartbeat. I know this is not a medical forum, but I just wanted to know, is that normal? I'm not having blood pressure issues, but the racing heartbeat is definitely an issue I'm having.
Oh, that's you?
Yes.
You should be. Have you checked your blood pressure?
Yeah, I don't have. My blood pressure is fine.
Okay. Do you have a blood pressure cuff?
I do, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So what's your blood pressure reading at?
I will tell you tomorrow off the top of my head. I don't know. I
Go
just
check
want.
it, and then what's your heartbeat at?
I run tachycardia, even typically my resting heart rate's around anywhere from 99 to 105.
So what's it doing now?
During the day, it was closer to about 115, 120.
Well, it makes sense. You're 3 days withdrawing. Hang on, Jeff. You're withdrawing for 3 days, right?
Yes.
So, well, what we usually recommend here in this meeting, because we have a lot of people who are detoxing like you that come here, is go to your primary care physician and check out, you know, where you're in Tampa. If it's you're detoxing now, so are you shaking on the inside and everything or what?
No, I've been okay for the most part. It's primarily just the racing heartbeat.
I mean, what I always advocate is for people to see their primary care physician when they begin the detox, like now.
Okay.
Or go to the ER and tell them you're withdrawing from alcohol and you like a medical detox, or have your primary care admit you into the local hospital for detox, for a medical detox. I ran the Alcohol Recovery Center here in Boulder for a year. I ran the night shift and we kind of got trained in all of this. But we see people detoxing from alcohol every day here. And we always advocate check with your primary care physician, check your blood pressure, like now, check your heart rate. And if it's really going, you can always go to the ER, or you have medical insurance and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I would go check it out.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I would not mess with this. You could have a heart attack or a stroke. I've seen all of that happen. And we've had people die in this meeting. Not like, I don't think literally in the meeting, die maybe. I don't know. We've had like 30,000 people come here.
Hey, do you mind if I say one more thing?
What?
Yeah, I wanted to say thank you for putting your number up the way you did. To be honest, I think it's a huge testament to your commitment to this program. Sometimes I listen to you and I scratch my head a bit because I know your approach is different, but I think what you're doing for people is amazing.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's we're just I don't have anything else to do. It's like I'm almost 80 years old. I'm practically dead. So it's like, what else am I going to do? I could sit around and watch, reruns of Jerry Springer, but that gets boring after a while. And no, I don't really watch that. But yeah, no, you're welcome. Well, the thing is that if you come and you stay and you try to work through this 12-step process with us over a period of a month, life is going to change. This is like the miracle AA meeting right here. Jeff, this is the only meeting like this in the world. Now you can talk. Go ahead. This is the only meeting like it in the world, isn't it? Nobody else does a meeting like this.
Not that I know of. I mean, it's amazing, and it worked. Yeah, it's the only one. I don't know. Well, that tells you something about where the AA has gone kind of, I think, off the rails in some ways. I mean, it's fine, but this should be more common than it is. It is not. Yeah.
So are you watching a baseball game?
No, I'm going to go to the other meeting now, the other big book. I'm not doing it. I'm just,
Okay.
I'm finished up. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, everybody.
Oh no,
Bye-bye.
hey, you're 100% welcome. Bye. So, Catherine, how are you doing? We didn't talk to you at all today, but you're still working away on that fourth step, right? Is she there? There she is. Oh, sorry. You can
Yes.
unmute.
Yes, that's true.
And
I think I'm maybe done.
okay.
Last time I worked on it, I couldn't come up with any more, but I thought I would, give it time and think about it, make sure, but I think I might be done.
Good. Maybe we'll work on your fifth step tomorrow. How's that?
That's good.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. Tracy, how about you? How'd you like today's meeting? How are you doing? You were here a second ago. Maybe she left. I can't tell. Might have left, huh? Hmm. Okay, so I think we're good. How'd we do today there? Oh, Tracy sent me a text.
Oh,
Oh, there. Oh,
I'm here. Sorry, I needed to use the bathroom.
yeah, I know.
You have a question?
No, yeah, well, how'd you like today's meeting? How are you doing?
I'm enjoying it. It makes a lot of sense to me, and I like it's giving me perspective because I don't know the world of AA very well, but the 12 steps make a lot of sense. And as I said in the breakout room, I love the scaffolding effect of it. It kind of holds you up.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. Do you have an AA book? The
I ordered one yesterday, but then I got all 6 of them. I wrote those down today, so I'll
okay.
be stocking up on my library.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Just come back tomorrow and
I
we'll put
will.
you, yeah, okay, good. We'll put you to work. All right. Well, you've only come to AA a little bit, is that right?
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
I had an outpatient program that was pretty successful, and then it wasn't, and I probably could have used the 12 steps.
Yeah, we need a long-term. I mean, look at me, 47 years coming to AA. Why would I be doing that? Well, why not? It's better than the alternative,
Mm-hmm.
which is dying a drinking alcoholic someplace
Mm-hmm.
or going insane,
I
or
can do
both.
that without alcohol.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
Oh.
Okay. Ashley, are you good? Did you have fun today? Are your cats around or what? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. Oh, she's reaching for a cat. I can feel it. Mm. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that.
Hey, huge.
Do you watch cat videos on YouTube and TikTok and look at that cat?
Sometimes
Sometimes, yeah. I spend my life doing that.
they're nice. It's nice to watch that. It's relaxing, you know? It's a good
And you
thing to
feel like you
watch.
kind of get to know the cats.
Yeah. Yeah, they have personalities.
Ron sitting back there going, boy, these people are gone. I have to go to work every day and they're watching cat videos. I'm like, I know. Do you work, Tracy? Are you like a working person or?
Nope, I stay at home with my 3 boys.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah.
Well, they're not always home.
And where are you? Are you in Northern California, Southern,
Yeah,
Mid?
just north of San Francisco.
Oh, like where?
In Marin County,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
just
Oh,
across the Golden Gate.
yeah, I know where that is. And then occasionally we have somebody from there here. Um, but you're not into the redwood trees.
I just hiking in them today.
No way.
I got the braid on. My hair out of my face with my
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh,
dog. It's a nice place to live.
yeah. Yeah. No, I know. I get it. I'm in Boulder, which is also,
It's also a nice place to live.
wait a minute. Actually, aren't you near there someplace? Where are you? You're in Northern California, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm about 3.5 hours from Marin, up north.
Whoa.
Yeah. Those are real
But
redwood.
I know Marin. I have family there. Yeah. It's really nice place.
Do you
A lot
have
of
redwoods
people.
where you are, Ashley?
Yeah, we do have some redwoods. We have oak, I think fir. There's just trees everywhere. I don't know if they're all redwoods. I should know that, but I'm not sure. But they're everywhere. They're on both sides of the highway. That's how much trees we have. There's all over.
What highway? What highway do you live on? just the road, a highway?
Yeah, the highway off the highway. It's a two-way road.
Many trees here. Come where the plains meet the mountains, out my back door. If I go like 1 mile that way, there's forest everywhere. I mean, we have trees, but not a lot. I mean, how do I explain that? The plains are not loaded with trees, but then the plains they created the mountains, and then we have the Rocky Mountains like everywhere. All right, you guys. Well, this is too much fun again. Tomorrow, right?
Okay, see you then.
Hey,
Okay, bye. Take
bye for
care.
now.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tracy. See ya. Bye, Catherine. Bye,
Bye.
Ashley.